What's up, y'all? Exodus 1, aka INDIGOSKEYE, aka Trigger Ranking. Had to stop that one and come back, pop back in so I can get some comments. Uh let's see. Got, basically, if you're coming in, let me know where you're coming in from. City, state, country, I don't care where it is. And hit the like button if you want to subscribe. You want to donate to the channel, Cash App is in the top of my page in the description. Let me see, we're trying to find a video. Let's see what Trap More Raw's talking about. These folks know, he know every damn thing. This man from another country,
man,
know everything.
Everybody in the drill community, man, anybody that follows Chicago drill closely, has just been devastated at this news of THF Bezu's passing. It's been so sad to see. A lot of people have been really heartbroken over this story. A lot of people I've known, a lot of people in person. I've been at Complex Con. A lot of people that knew Bezu in person are saying how hurt they are over what happened. But I've got an update for you guys today, and it seems like, look, in regular Chicago fashion, people are already seemingly claiming the hit. People are already bragging and boasting about what happened to Bezu, and there's already a bunch of theories about what was really, like, who was really behind this. So look, I'm gonna lay out a few of these theories from Chirapology this morning, all right? And you guys can tell me what you think of this, because it seems like, once again, as always, man, the self-snitching has just gone to another new level, okay? Because everybody's saying they already know what's going on, right? They're saying, look, this post is going around, they're saying THF Bezu's killer surfacing. They got this guy in the Nike Tech fit. It's a gray Nike Tech. Hey, Nike Tech's got a few people jammed up, man. You got to be careful wearing those on camera. But they're saying this is THF Bezu's killer. People are saying, you know how many people got that tech? They're saying everybody's got that tech. People are saying that's Lil Sam, I think. Okay. So people have been trying to work out who it is, and they're saying that it's Lil Sam. Okay. The reason they're saying it's Lil.
So basically, this Trap More Ross we looking at, and he talking about this Bezu thing, and now he said it's little somebody. Hold on,
because there's another post going around.
Little somebody. Hold on.
Right, man, you got to be careful wearing those on camera.
Lil Sam.
So they're saying this is THF Bezu's killer. People are saying, you know how many people got that tech? They're saying everybody's got that tech. People are saying that's Lil Sam, I think. Okay.
Lil Sam.
So people been trying to work out who it is.
Let's see, we ain't gonna put that on there, man, because we don't know. We don't know nothing about no Chicago shit. We just know that it's a war zone. I do know that. I know it's a war zone, and basically, like, you know, it's just a lot of speculation going on with this situation.
The reason they're saying it's Lil Sam is because they're saying this is Lil Sam. Basically, said it straight. Right. I'm just gonna play you the clip. You tell me what you think's going on in this clip, man. You're gonna see what's going on.
Stop posting man on my shit. Where you at?
I'm on my way.
So he's showing off a whole bunch of money and saying, where he at? And people are saying, this money, where'd he get this money from? People saying in the comments, they saying you killed Zoo on Reddit. The zoo closed today.
I'm on my way.
Hey, let me talk about it.
I'm on my
Closed
way.
today. That's crazy.
There you go.
Hey, get the wood down here.
I'm on my way.
Okay, and then all these comments as well. They're saying you killed Zoo on Reddit. Okay, some nice murder detectives trying to say you did that shit on Reddit. And that's really going on in real life right now with the same set. Right, they're saying dude got the same fit on it. Ain't no way. He got the Nike Tech on it in the video with the money. Okay, that's really not good look. Right, they're saying he possibly killed a dude, hopped on live in the same fit, and flexed the bounty money he overly cooked already. They're saying he's getting picked up soon for sure. Okay, they're saying, yeah, that's bro's payment right there. They're saying these dudes must be slow as hell. All hundreds, that's definitely his payment. And people saying payment from who?
Damn, what the hell? Like these folks, they get on here and like a lot of these might be people from Chicago that know what's going on, that's commenting in these comments.
They're beefing Zay and them now. There was this Lil Scoom too, so they're saying this gang's actually beefing with Lil Zay Osama. It can't have been Lil Zay Osama. Apparently, man, they're saying that was the bounty money right there. They're saying, dude, look paranoid as hell. I ain't gonna cap. His heart's probably running 1,000 miles an hour. Is he really wearing the same outfit still? LOL, man, my people are save it on. Posting that new chicken. It's overly sad, man. Next phone, I'm gonna be talking about who snitched it. And Lil Sam jumped on live right after Zoo was shot. I recorded it. We're only 24 people in the.
This man hopped on the live show to chill and was like, "Hey, where he at?"
He's almost 24 hours ago. By the look of it, he's an OT. But I do believe other members did it. But BDC is responsible, man. That's what they're saying. Okay. People saying, I know where that's at in Vegas. I got you, Zoo.
So everything you reading is all of this speculation, bro. This is just people commenting in a comment section.
Right, if you're in Vegas, hey. If you're in Vegas, man, I'm fucking it. A couple people in Vegas right now, I ain't gonna lie. Says LMAO, I'm crying, no way dudes are this dumb. The dude in the dirt case did the exact same thing after he killed Stephon Mack. Then all the y'all be police comments are funny. Nah, dude, this dumb dude flexing evidence of stuff. And dumb dudes are the dumb dudes for real. If you're flexing our body on social media, you deserve the federal belt, right? Says, I can't believe he would do some stupid stuff like this. Ain't no way he'd go live after that in the same Nike tech. I refuse to believe somebody could be this stupid. They're saying in the comments, he's stupid, right? They're saying he's about to be a corpse if he doesn't tuck himself in somewhere. People ain't playing on this one, but people are saying that wasn't Lil Sam who did it though.
Yeah, it's gonna be some trouble behind goddamn Bezu death, bro. It gonna be some, yeah. It's gonna be some shit go down. Like, just like with the whole Dolph thing, man. Dolph had folk knocked off. Like, damn near, he damn near had the top person knocked off he wanted. He got close, but after he died, they went crazy for Dolph.
Typical Chirac stuff, man. Do a hit, how sloppy he was in the streets. I mean, he was one of the most famous and one of the most hated and wanted Chicago drill members in the generation, man. And he was just out here shopping, looking around, and these guys are all just around him from a distance. And he ain't stay coming, man. And he's been doing this thing way too long to know to keep that head out from that phone outside. Like, look how far them dudes came running from. It ain't like they popped out from in between cars. He's supposed to see those dudes running from deep like that. Real stuff.
Damn, son.
To say that through a screen when you're watching a video, but realistically, a dude like him got to get lucky to make it home. At one point, this would have been a shootout, possibly with a different outcome. And so I wonder how they got the drop. And so someone had to spot him at that car shop. It's the only way. It's saying, man, it was just his time. You can't expect nobody to have their guard up every millisecond of the day, every day. That's just
come on now, dog.
Only way he could have avoided this.
Come on, man.
Get her, man. That's actually crazy, man. And there's been reactions coming out from a lot of people.
Well, what do you say about ghetto?
Second of the day, every day. It's just impossible. Only way he could have avoided this is leaving Chicago altogether, man. That's actually crazy.
You gotta leave Chicago,
and there's been reactions coming out from a lot of people that were close to Bezu and even just people that.
Chief Keef left. Chief Keef still alive. He out there in LA living fat. That man had to get the fuck away from that Chicago shit, cause that Chicago shit, bro, you'll get knocked off quick in that bit.
Cross paths with him over the years. This is Prince Dre from O Block showing his condolences to THF Bezu. It says the real outstanding ones, the real ones shine. Kings don't show emotion. This comes with wins and losses, and that's a picture of Bezu with King Von. They got a crown on the ape and the lion there. Okay, so they're showing love to Bezu. Even Pooh Shiesty, who had clearly spent a lot of time around Dirt, they had their hit song Back in Blood kind of all around the time when all this was going on, just before King Von passed away, man. So he was clearly tapped in with Bezu, Von, and Dirk and all the OTF. He responded.
It's crazy, bro. It's some big news. And then you got to think about like how Lil Durk feeling like. Lil Durk like, shit, I can't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm locked up. Bro, Lil Durk can't. And he already got caught with a Apple Watch and they saying he might be fried because of the Apple Watch. So like, it definitely ain't nothing Dirk can do right now, but about that shit.
You know, along with some music there.
Because you know they to get back game. They get back game,
man. In the rap game, people really love Bezu. Another legendary Chicago figure who responded, obviously, No Limit Cairo. He made a post about the situation. He posted him up. He said, "I love bro, get your rest. You outlived a lot of dudes and a whole lot of stuff, man." They said family first. He's posting hella pictures with Bezu, man. It's looking like the Welsh World jacket, man. So I know Cairo going through it, man. He just lost J-Dog and now Zoo. People are saying, will NLMB even be riding for Zoo? Apparently they got blood ties between THF and NLMB. People saying probably not until Cairo gets out. He's still locked up right now, man. So he's in a tight situation. But not everyone was happy, man. Not everyone had positive things to say. We got people from St. Lawrence Street, you know, Eberhart Street, STL, EBT. They were there, man. Look. His Lil P said Bezu needed glasses. He ain't see them coming, man. He was saying, ain't this the dude that went on camera?
Yeah, man, like, bro, when they ran up, bro, this shit was crazy, bro. It was like they just like ran and scoped in on him, like you could tell they was going for him, but they was making sure that they still was shooting at the other dudes to make sure they ain't like retaliate too. But the main person they came to was Bezu, and when they came running, they had one dude with one of these. I don't know what it was, and he just, yeah, that was crazy, bro. But it like living in Chicago, like you got to leave that shit. That's why I say I don't even want to go to Chicago. I don't even like. I love the team as far as like when Jordan was there. Y'all see I got a lot of Chicago Bulls memorabilia, stuff like that. But bro, I ain't going out. I'm not going out there to flex to do what? I went to LA. Shit, I was in LA. Ain't shit happened to me. Kodak Black got shot the same time. We was out there at the same time. Me and Kodak Black. I'm not saying we was together. I'm saying I visited the city the same. That's when the Super Bowl was going on. He got shot. I went to LA and came back in full attack. You know what I'm saying?
Crying saying King Von killed my friends. Apparently it's the same guy, man. The same Lil P has 50 plus dead friends. His own hood be clowning him, but hey, he's celebrating today, man. It's unfortunate. Now, what I thought was really interesting about the situation, right, is this has kind of been such a high profile hit. This has actually kind of gone beyond the confines of Chiracology and the Chicago drill world, okay? This has even been posted in a Mafia subreddit, right? And the way that they're talking about this story, I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of crazy. There's a highly regarded and respected monster belonging to the THF family, right? The THF crime family, technically it'd be the TH family, but anyway, was gunned down in Chicago yesterday. It's been at least 5 murders tied to this ongoing dispute with their rivals. This war looks to have no end in sight. So they're really reporting on like THF Bezu was Al Capone or something. And you know what I mean? They know about the 5 murders, they know about the saying they definitely, right? They're saying he's highly regarded and
they look like
respected.
the people that killed Yondolf, or they look like the people that killed Fulio. They rookies, bro.
Family. People are breaking it all down. They're breaking down the history of the Trigger Happy family, man. But they're talking about them like they're the real crime family, man. They're talking about them like they're the Colombo family. It's crazy. The Shire.
Come on now, dog.
About it, but most of the
Come on, man.
Enlightening, okay. So yeah, they're saying it's one of Lil Durk's main shooters. They're saying, what's this got to do with Mafia? People saying, well, La Cosa Nostra is quiet and boring these days. So these street gangs are the ones that provide entertainment for these folks in Mafia, man, in the r/Mafia subreddit. It's all entertainment for them, man, but this is a real situation. Now, a lot of people have been speculating and saying, yeah, this really was about Zay Osama's stolen watches. People were saying, how did 2 stolen watches turn into all of this? People were saying, it's the principle. People die of respect all the time in the trenches.
So that's what happened.
Zay more than likely felt disrespected.
Hold on. That's what happened. We was trying to figure that out last night. Like they were Buddha was saying he kept saying over this, and he said somebody took something. So he just said in the Reddit, they talking about Zay Osama watches.
He was saying, how did 2 stolen watches turn into all of this? He was saying it's the principle. People die of respect all the time in the trenches. Sent egos. They more than likely felt disrespected and played when them watches came up missing and they didn't want to give them back. Said certain dudes not going for that stealing stuff. Nobody's denying that this is what it was about. Saying that's the rules. Zoo was supposed to discipline them dudes or give Zay the green light with no repercussions if he couldn't get it back. They was under Zoo's leadership and that was on his rep, and they're saying it was poor leadership. This shouldn't have even been allowed to happen. I don't know about poor leadership, but this definitely shouldn't have been allowed to happen. And some people are taking Zay's side. They're saying Zay's kind of justified in everything that's happened. People said, I feel like everything Zay is doing is justified. They're saying any dude who disagrees with Zay needs to get off of his dirt and Zoo's D. He was saying, obviously it is. If we're being real, Zoo himself has himself to blame. He was supposed to be the leader and the big homie, but he was letting his members run around sliming Dirk's artists. Lack of leadership and lack of structure caused everything that followed. It says they're going to disagree with this just because of who posted it. Okay? So there's a few throwback clips of Bezu that are going around now that I'm going to show you as well. There's an old clip of him on No Jumper kind of discussing, you know, the streets and pushing peace and, you know, being prepared for death and all that kind of stuff. And there's just a lot of really chilling moments that are now resurfacing now that, you know, we've seen how everything played out now.
All the real niggas either dead or gone, bro. Like our city just fucked up now, bro. Just pay attention to the social media thing. Like we finna speak on that topic with the pushing peace thing, cause I'm with whatever my people with. You know what I'm saying? I never been down and none of that shit. Like all the senseless killing that's going on in my city, kids getting killed, the women getting killed. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm one of the main influences that corrupted my I don't mind trying to help bring this motherfucker back, bro. Fuck the shit they got going on with Ruger, J-Man, you know what I'm saying? All the fans ask me every time I go live, why you don't get on the phone with them? Why you don't look? I never interacted with them in no type of fashion or form. My voice could be my voice.
Damn, son.
Long I'm with the calls. I'm with whatever they with, but I ain't gotta get on the phone. Look, like, they've never been my caliber of niggas to talk to. Like, trying to make it a still BDG situation and say a motherfucker blackball. Like, if you pushing this shit, bro, push this shit completely. Don't front with no internet because money involved. Don't the world like this. How you feel? Like, I'm more type of I'm taking sacrifices. You feel me? I'll get off the band. I'll pull up on niggas' block. What's up? What we doing? We a tour or we squashing this shit?
So look, he was basically saying he wants to help the community, man. He really does stand on the pushing peace. And I've seen all types of videos going on.
That's crazy. All right, the man wanted to stop the violence. And that's another reason why Quando Rondo, after his homeboy got knocked off in LA, and that's what Dirk in jail for, he came back and he said, man, I don't even want to be a part of no gang no more. Like, and shit, I feel him. Shit, you look at your best friend die in front of you, shot. You, God knows where he shot. Hopefully it wasn't the head. I mean, that's nasty word.
Not defending the ops, but basically telling people, yo, chill out on the disrespecting the dead and, you know, all of the negative stuff, man. And people saying, rest in peace, brother. We have the watch. God damn it, man, that's ridiculous. Looking on Lil Durk all sliding together, speculating two man, and it just really makes you realize just how sad it is. That's King Von in the back left. That's a very young looking Von in 2018, just after he got out. Bezu in the cut and Lil Durk in the back too, man. And it's just so sad to see, man. This was really a golden age, man. You know, a lot of these guys, man, I wish they could go back to this time. They probably didn't realize how they had it back then, man.
Two of them dead. One of them going to jail. He might be going. He in jail. Might be in jail for the rest of his life if you don't beat this case.
And he got Dirk and Von riding in the back like some kids. He was saying they both fresh off them bodies, man. Eat that body. So yeah, both Bezu and King Von. Certified body beaters, man. They had that song Beat That Body that was really classic. Another clip that's going around now as well is THF Bezu after having a fight inside prison, and they're saying he speed round the post-fight interview. Look at this. This is now just resurfacing.
All right, Sergeant Haynes, phone number 3280. It's October 31st, 2017. Approximately 16:35 hours. I'm here with
Colin.
You have first, hold on, you have a call? Okay. You're messing me up now. First name? ID number?
2014 1107 215.
Mr. Collier, you were involved in an incident up here on 3 Frank earlier today. Care to give me details on that incident?
I wasn't involved with the incident.
Okay, do you have any injuries as a result of this incident?
No.
Do you want to request protective custody as a result of this incident? Do you want to press charges against anybody?
Sir.
You gonna sign a complaint refusal form?
Refusal.
Saying you don't want to press charges or anything?
Exactly.
Okay, you're gonna sign one?
Yep.
Okay, did you receive medical attention?
Yep.
Okay, did you sign a refusal for medical attention?
Yep.
Anything else you want to add to this video before I end recording?
Not at all.
Sergeant Hank, 3280, ending recording.
You were real.
So he said, hell no, I ain't telling, I ain't talking, I ain't nothing, man. I ain't signing nothing. So yeah, he's a really a solid man. That's what everybody's saying.
That
man.
nigga there, boy. He was real in jail, but I'm about to say, hey, nah, I ain't.
There's more than okay, and we just got to address this head on because I'm not ducking any fakes. But they're saying it's my fault now. They're saying it's all my fault for what happened, okay? It's so funny, man. They wanna, you can't even blame the ops, you can't blame the people involved, you can't blame the rival gang. No, it's all Ross's fault making a video. They're saying, you think Trapler Ross's video about 051 and THS got Zoo killed, or Dee Dee's lawyer's argument saying that Dirk sent group chats to Booney Mo, Dee Dee, and Zoo, the prosecutorial witnesses will testify, got him?
You sell it, we ship it. Put the strength of Amazon's technology and
Wow.
Or witnesses will testify, got him? Was Zay's beef? People are speculating what it was, man. They throwing out all of the theories, apart from just the most obvious one, that Bezu was just one of the most famous people and they've been trying to catch him for 10 plus years. They're saying for Dirk's part, Dee Dee's lawyer's defense motions are frying Dirk by saying Dee Dee was just in the chats, and Booney replied, and Dee Dee being in them doesn't mean he was involved, and then quoted, "Who wants smoke? Slide for Von, they be trolling me," and that Von's death was a personal vendetta for Dirk from public pressure and not Dee Dee, and that Dirk was behind the May 2022 shooting at a Savannah gas station, quoting, "Time spent. This murder stuff ain't new to us. It must be new to them. They plotting to take Big Bro. We're going to take two of them." And this was before, when Slutty hadn't died yet. All of that dissing in them songs, got your brother killed, not even $1 million can change the way your mother feel. And later in the song, he said, "Shorty set me up at the gas station. And if it was, that's my fault because I was too busy ass chasing." They're saying, how can a British guy get a chief smoked? Zoo was in the streets. That's what happens in the streets. You think they was thinking about TLR when they were shooting Zoo? Ain't no way. Okay, that's low cap. They're saying, implying that the witnesses for Dirk saying to Slider on O Block, Zoo is in both chats and the confidential witness could only really be with him with the Richo screenshot. Did it without you. He says, "I sent money to Richo, just check receipts, and I gave you cars, and you made them your personal ones, and in the chats, he said he gave O Block cars to Slide, and they didn't." Okay. I think there's, some like in the case, so we're gonna stop that right there, okay? I think that there's still a number of people that could have done this. People saying BBC might be responsible and it's all over Zayas watches. I still feel like that's a little bit far-fetched. And let's not forget the fact that THF Bezu was notorious in the streets. His name was associated with 3 different bodies. Okay, really, if anyone had the biggest motive for taking out Bezu, it's probably 051. Right, that was really the beef that was most active. That was the beef that Bezu was most involved in. But it could still be any number of people, man. It could be anyone from STL, EBT, the GDs over on 63rd. They kind of, they were down for a minute in this gang war, and then before you know it, O Block, THF, anyone affiliated with Dirk, man, it's been a bad year. Bezu, Duke. It's just it's been tough, man. It's been tragic. So look, I'll keep you guys updated, man. I'm gonna keep an eye on Reddit today. Okay, about to be driving back from Vegas.
Check out Trap Morals, got some good content. Let me see. I don't know. I just want to see what this is right quick. Give me a second.
Bet you didn't see this.
So originally when I sent this video into the FIB for tips, I thought it was
All right, this guy is mumbling a little bit, so you have to listen to every word.
during the service and, to Charlie and helping out. So it started off where I got in contact, was talking to someone at the local field office. They're in my
All right, he's saying that this is a person that actually filmed a good shot of what happened to Charlie Kirk from the backside. Most of the video footage that we've seen was from the front. And remember, Candace Owens said
that somebody showed her a video of what was going on in the back.
He shouldn't have
And
showed
she
his
said
face
there
on
was
that
no,
video though.
let's just say, juice. I don't want to say anything crazy, but there was no strawberry.
This might be this, like, I don't know if this cap or not, but what I will say is if he had a video like that and how this shit done blew up, he shouldn't have showed his face on camera talking about this. He should have put it out a different type of way, give it to somebody else to put it out of. I wouldn't have put it out, period. I would have just kept the video. I wouldn't have went to the police and told them shit.
Kool-Aid in the back, and she was confused because most likely, most of the time, if somebody gets pow, there would be an exit wound, right? He is one of the few people that actually had footage from the back. And I've seen footage from the back, and it looks weird as I don't know what. And if y'all want to see it, it's on my Patreon. So the link for the Patreon is in the chat. And pin at the top of the comments. But he's literally saying that the footage that he had, the FBI asked him more than once to delete it. So I'm just trying to get y'all to understand what he's saying because he's mumbling.
Local state. And then it jumped up a few levels. Then I was talking to someone on like the national level. That person had called me back and they had said, because
He's talking to somebody on a national level.
this was your friend, I think it's best that you erase the video from your phone because it's just going to give you PTSD, and then call it.
Erase the video because it's your friend, and all it's going to do is give you PTSD. Who in the world would say that? Like, that's the craziest mess I ever heard. You have evidence of somebody dying, and you have another angle which can be extremely helpful to somebody's investigation, and you're asking the person.
I erased it.
Then they called another time to ask if he's erased it.
That was the first time that I felt like it was even right to post these videos. That was on my other account that was gone.
His account is gone. It got deleted. So apparently he went ahead and posted it anyway, and the whole channel or the whole page got deleted.
Removed after 5 years of doing it, but so I got a call back and
After 5 years of having it, it was removed.
was asked to confirm that it was gone. And again, that's when I started sharing, posting, and saving on many different hard drives in many different places. It's been crazy. It's been rough.
So this guy got the clearest footage out of anybody by far, like by a long shot. And the FBI tells him, you should probably delete it, because it's your friend and we don't want you to have PTSD. You should probably just delete it off your phone. Then they call back and confirm that he actually did it.
Why in the world is federal agents being concerned about a random dude having PTSD? What in the world?
So here's the video.
No, whoa. I can't play the video, but the video is already on my Patreon. I didn't know I got this part in here. So the video of what happens in the back is way crazier than the video of what happens in the front. So I gotta fast forward a little bit because I ain't trying to get down or demonetized. So if y'all want to see this part of the video, you have to go to my Patreon, and the Patreon link is in the chat. The Patreon link is pinned at the top of the chat, and the Patreon link is also pinned at the top of the comment section. All right, so y'all can easily find my Patreon. It's only $4.99, so go over there if you want to see the video. Hold on, I got it back. Sorry, I cannot play it. I didn't even know I included it. I almost got screwed up. Man, if I would have looked away, I would have got screwed. Hold on, y'all. Hang it up just a little bit. Gotta be careful. All right, here we go.
Are we safe to say that they're trying to cover this up yet? They paved over the area. They did sweeping gag orders on on law enforcement, everybody involved, media personalities, and anybody that comes forth within the 3,000 attendees that could be witnesses or of special interest to the case. And then the lawyers just said they don't want any cameras in the trial. And now we have proof that the FBI is telling key witnesses to delete or destroy evidence. And not only that, they're calling to confirm that it's been deleted or destroyed. I think with all those things, it's safe to call this a cover-up, but I'm just a conspiracy theorist.
Wait, so you mean to tell me that the FBI was one of the very few videos that actually showed Charlie Kirk's necklace literally getting blown in half, like something detonated under his shirt, split the necklace in half, and literally blew the necklace off over his head backwards? The FBI orders this young man to delete the video. You're gonna watch this.
Oh, and it wasn't his necklace that blew off. We sat down and watched it in slow motion. It's a cord. So what I'm saying, and for those of you who've seen certain angles, he did not have on a necklace. Charlie Kirk did not have on a necklace. There was some type of cord or wire that blew off. Because the wire, the cord was like super long. It wasn't a necklace. And that has a lot to do with what was going on in his shirt. So for those who don't know, Charlie Kirk had, like I said in the beginning, an air actuated pellet discharger that went off in his shirt. And you can easily see the air that it literally comes up like this, but in the back of his shirt, it did the same exact thing. And there was no juice whatsoever. Nothing like absorbed through his shirt, nothing. There was no juice at all. It was all air, like I said in the beginning.
Guy's testimony here. And now you're starting to see why the judge is putting this blanket gag order across everybody. This is absolutely insane. Listen to this man, and then after you listen to this video, ask yourself that our FBI is trying to get to the bottom of this investigation, or do you think that they're trying to...
I'm going to Poetic. We're going to fly out for the Poetic. I might do 2 of his, and then I might be done after that. Yeah, check out Flaco, man.
Your personal finances start with you, but their impact can reach even further.
What happened to travel is threat to national security. Being pressed by the British on American soil is the most anti-American thing. I'm not the toughest guy in the world. I'm not, no bully. I'm not no street dude. But
it's poetic.
Me being soft has a limit. I ain't never soft enough to let Pip Cherry soil not happening, right? That's anti-American, letting the British push you around on American soil. Man, I don't care nothing about no Pip Cherry, bro. I get some milk and put it in the cherry. I don't care, man. That's me, bro. But Trapper Ross is also Pip Cherry because he's from the UK. So maybe these are some serious guys from where he's from. But they pressed Trapper Ross at ConferenceCon, and here's what happened. Trapper Ross dropped a documentary last year about Central C. In this documentary, Trapper Ross essentially documented how Central C and his entire image was a facade. Not like that. He stole his image from a guy called Digga D, who was a real gangster and a real crip from the UK. Central C was a good boy who even had a field pop star career at some point. Central C was never like that. He stole his entire image. He's not gangster. Essentially calling Central C a fraud. Now, Trapper Ross does great research, and I'll be real. If you watch this documentary, Trapper Ross kind of laid it out pretty well.
And it's like, I feel like there's this almost like Central C mania. And so for me, I almost felt like I had to stand up and just say some harsh truths because like no one else in the scene is going to say this stuff. And he's really kind of like leapfrogged over a lot of really great artists that I feel like maybe didn't get the shine or the career buzz that they deserve. It's kind of harsh, but it's true. It's not authentic. Like he kind of put on the Nike Tech as a costume, and then later on backtracked and said, "Oh, I'm the one that made the Nike Tech hot in the US." Bro, you didn't make the Nike Tech hot in the US. You're not the one that you didn't make Nike Tech hot in the US. Like, let's not be crazy. Like, there's any number of cultural rappers that were jumping around in Nike Techs before you was even making this sort of music. He came out of nowhere, so he had like 4 or 5 years worth of music that really wasn't hitting, that got deleted and scrubbed from the internet. I think that's also why I feel like his team really didn't like what I put out there, because I unearthed a lot of stuff that he had put out that he would rather pretend never happened. It's like, you know, when it's like people pop out with a song that's viral and they want to act like that's my first tune, bro. You got 100 tunes. And it's like, I've got to give this props as far as like one of the best artists to do it in the UK, incredible lyricist, incredible branding. You're not really doing the things that you say you're doing in these songs. You're talking about, I put £100,000 I can get shot in public. His Met Gala freestyle is talking about all these drills that he's going to pay people to do. That's not happening. And it's like, no disrespect, but it's like the guys that were really doing that stuff, you were dissing and making fun of and putting down.
Right? It's kind of undisputable if you watch his documentary that maybe Central C added, you know, some sauce on his background and his career.
Come on.
He really did in the streets.
Come on.
Ever since this documentary dropped, Central C has not been a fan of Trapper Ross, and predictably so, Central C's management and his team has not been fans of Trapper Ross. So Trapper Ross was at Complex Con. Now, while at Complex Con, he's walking by and he sees academics interviewing Central C. So Trapper Ross steps in and tries to meet Central C, and things go horribly wrong.
Wait, Trapper Ross here? Don't tell a man to pull up. Oh, hell nah. Wait, this probably look at Trapper Ross like he's DJ Blind. Like, yo, this boy put a case on me. I be looking at Trapper Ross face sometimes. I'm like, he talking about something. Like, he'll talk about what's going on in the UK, but he'll be like, I'm like, they probably look at Trapper Ross like DJ Blind, bro. Like, bro, why are you even, bro? Right?
Yeah, but no, I don't know. I can't talk about anybody. I can't talk for anybody else. My thing, he's not saying anything really factual anyway. So it doesn't even. I say he's doing me a favor. If it was he's doing me a favor.
Yeah, okay. Trapper Ross is in the building. Holy shit. Y'all not from the same place, right?
I don't know, wait.
No, what's good, man? Joe.
He's in the craziest place, man.
What's good? You know what's funny? I'm just talking to Sense. I said, yo, Trapper Ross gotta be like the DJ Vlad of the UK, man. I'm like, they probably looking at this shit like, bruh.
Hey, we gotta try and squash the beef, man. I don't know if it's possible.
You don't got no beef with you.
Squash the beef, man. Can we squash the beef, or is it? Never had beef, man.
Are you sure?
Never had beef.
Come on, man.
I love white people, man. This interaction made me think, white people are the same no matter what the continent is, bro. The white man in Australia is the same as the white man in England, and the same as the white man in America, bro. Their sense to danger is at a minimum. Trapper Ross came in with good spirits, high energy, thinking nothing was wrong with her. After dropping a 3-hour documentary exposing the man. Now, Trapper Ross didn't lie in that video, right? He told the 100% truth. He told the truth, right? Central C was not a gangster. Central C grew up in a great home. He had a great upbringing, and he's not out here catching bodies or bees, okay? But you have to know, right? Like, if you are one of us, right? If you black, you know, bro, if I drop a 3-hour documentary exposing you, even if I told the truth, I'm in danger if I pull up on you with your entourage. It's smoke. I know it's smoke, right? Like I don't need to walk up to you and to test temperature. I know you want my hand. I know you trying to beat me up and get me smoke. But the white man, or white men I should say, they don't really get that. Like, they don't really get that trigger in their head that says, yo, danger, danger, danger. Yo, I did danger, they're after me. So Trapper Ross walks up friendly, says, yo, let's squash the beef, man. Now, Trapper Ross thinks it's all good. Now, I don't know if Central C sent a little text to the side or looked to give somebody a look, but once Trapper Ross thought it was good, somebody came out the blue.
Damn. Not somebody came out the blue. Lord. They just come out the blue, did they? I hope
Out
they
the blue.
out the blue.
Hey, bro, you know I said your album was good. I said you do me a favor. Oh, you said you do him a favor. Hey, look, I heard. See me. You chill. I make music. So I can watch things from a different standpoint. But see when was father. See certain people, obviously, yeah, you do the same thing. You do the same thing. Yeah, I know the vibes, you know. It's like when you're speaking about whatever you're speaking about, you're not just speaking about me. I can watch something and understand, yeah, cool. I see the business. I see this is your job, whatever. Watch it from a different standpoint. I put myself on the net, so I know what comes with that. But when you wanna do that to real people as well, that have real people around them. For me, maybe I'm not even so real. Central C, it's an entity, innit? But then there's real people to be aware of that might have a different outlook. Me, I can see things, I can watch things, I understand, innit?
This is a rapper's dream. What just happened is a rapper's dream scenario. Yo, Central C, especially if you go with the narrative that he's a poser, bro, rappers can't wait to get off the line. Man, I'm just a rapper, yo, but the people around me, man, listen, man, play if you want, but I can't stop my niggas around me, bro. If they get you, they get. That rappers can't wait to get off that line, bro. And what just happened is like the perfect alley-oop for that line. Trapper Ross pulls up, he's being cool and cordial. Some big ugly dude came and pressed Trapper Ross and get him out the section. That was an alley-oop for the line. Listen, I'm just a rapper, yo, but the people around me, man, they love me, bro. Man, they really kill us for real. So, I don't know, like play if you want, man, but I can't stop the smoke when it comes to you, bro. Cause listen, man. Yo, me and my entourage, we move, we all bosses, bro. Right? I can't tell them what to do. I can't save you from, man, rappers just gave Central C the biggest PR day of his life, man. Now he can say, man, okay, hey, listen, Central C listen, I'm fake, cool. I'll be a rapper, I'll be the fake one. But the people around me, all right, man, I can't save you from them. So Trapper Ross understands, like, what happens, man. So, I thought they at least squashed it because they shook hands and said, hey, man, it's no smoke. But then afterwards, academics interviewed Trapper Ross, and it looked like Trapper Ross quickly forgot about that peace treaty, man. And Trapper Ross goes back to exposing Central C in, I guess, the post-altercation interview.
The people in the UK like watch those videos and be like, yo, that's he talking kind of facts, or they like take to it. Because it looks like, I feel like he felt like he was trying to throw him under the bus.
I thought they at least squashed it because they shook hands and said, hey, man, it's no smoke. But then afterwards, academics interviewed Trapper Ross, and it looked like Trapper Ross quickly forgot about that peace treaty, man. And Trapper Ross goes back to exposing Central C in, I guess, the post-altercation interview.
The people in the UK like watch those videos and be like, yo, that's he talking kind of facts, or they like take to it. Because it looks like, I feel like he felt like he was trying to throw him under the bus a bit.
So here's the thing, right? Here's the thing.
Trying to dap him up. So that's why he kind of was standing on it, but he was just like, yo, I really got nothing against him.
He was cool with me. But listen, it's all about, like, in West London, okay, there's a whole bunch of gangs that have crazy beef. You heard of Digger D?
Yes.
Digger D's like the biggest gangster in West London. Like, he's shot people.
He a real gangster?
He shot someone in the face. Come on, pick up. And got away with it. He blinded somebody, bro.
Really?
Bro. These guys, his gang, CGA, got hella bodies, the Crips, West London, and that's basically the biggest box in West London. And I heard a story that basically said that Central C and his manager, when they decided to get into the street stuff,
When they decided to get into the street music, they was basically like, yo, we need to have a beef with D&D that's going to be viral for us. So it's like, they used the gangster thing to launch them.
D doesn't get on.
Nah, D&D just got out of jail.
Oh.
And so Central C been dissing Digga D for years, but he's been in jail. And now Digga D's back out. Everyone's like, yo, Central gonna stand on it. He's a real demon.
So, but you said that he's not a gangster. Like, maybe he was stepping. He could be like King Von out that shit out there, bro.
You said it, man. You said it. Central's the King Von, man. He got all the bodies.
You know what he told me? He said you don't have all your facts correct. Why? Because when you say that shit, it keeps the cops off of him. So I'm guessing he probably said, nah, this guy's a quiet boy, he doesn't do nothing.
I didn't say it like that, but yeah, kind of. I basically said, like, his whole thing is it's like I don't mean disrespect by this, but I guess it sounds disrespectful. He's like a caricature of a drill rapper. Like, he basically took all the drill shit and was like, okay, let me put that on and become the most popping guy doing this. And it worked.
Wait, you trying to say you bitch ass nigga?
No, I ain't said, come on, man. No, bro. That's not happening. I'm still here.
Hold on. Shout out to Traplo Ross, man. Hey! Say what you want, hold on. Did Ross just say what I think he just said?
Google Play Points unlocks a world of rewards, and you're probably already earning them. Go play it.
We gotta contact Donald Trump and ask Donald Trump to give Traplo Ross his American citizenship. This is the most patriotic thing I think Traplo Ross has ever done. Traplo Ross says, listen, man, all right, listen, man, all right, I'm not going outside at the hands of no British on American soil. Traplo Ross said, hey, bro, he said he putting 100,000 on people's heads to get them shot. I don't believe it because I'm still here. I'm still here. So Traplo Ross is, I don't want to say antagonizing because, you know, like Central C and them pressing first, but Traplo Ross is daring Central C to get it in the streets, man, which I don't ever think that's the solution for any type of media conflict. I think Cardi B handles media conflict the best. Cardi B's strategy, whenever, like, let's say she sees like a budding media personality who's making a lot of crazy videos about her, you know what Cardi B does? If you have 50,000 subscribers, 100,000, she's going to tap in with you. She's going to DM you, and you're like, how Cardi B know who I am? And she's gonna try to get down to a resolution. I just say, hey, why do you feel you know, this way about me? And I can almost guarantee you from personal experience, well, not from me, but from watching what she did to other people, Cardi B has turned a lot of haters into fans. Like, which is why you rarely see like people on social media or YouTubers criticize Cardi B. Because Cardi B has done a very good job of building relationships with media personalities. I feel like Central C, the best way to handle this is, yo, bro, why do you feel like I'm a fake? Why do you feel like I'm stealing from Diggity and others? And have that conversation and maybe squash it. But when you go about it this route, now Traplo Ross feels even more emboldened, right? Now, Ross would even call into somebody else's stream or leave a voice memo for another like UK streamer guy. And Ross would even tell this guy that Central C and them wasn't on that, right? That when they was off camera, you know, they pretty much like turned down the fade, you know, like they ain't want no smoke.
Which was calm. But then YB came over with a bad attitude, man. He was talking about, get out the booth, get out the booth. I'm seeing hella comments, hella little memes, people talking about, get out the booth. So, you know what I'm saying? I said, man, let me think about if I want to get out the booth, man. So I was just slowly moving around, trying to decide if I wanted to get out the booth. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. And he just kept yelling, get out the booth, man. But my security was kind of, you know, let me do my thing. You know, I wasn't really trying to leave the booth immediately. Now, what you don't see in the live stream is that once we kind of got out the booth, Bello kept coming for me, man. He kept coming at me. And I feel like I stood my ground. So I'm going to drop a clip that shows you what happened afterwards when me and YB's got face to face. So people are going to see what went on. But honestly, it's all over Central C. He was actually a super nice guy. He was safe. Sweetheart, really. Like, can't fault him. He's cool. And he said...
Man says sweetheart. What?
Hey, sweetheart.
Hey, listen. Hey, what's sweetheart? Nah, Trap trolling. He's trolling.
Honestly, when I first watched the original clip, I'll be real, it was kind of looking bad for Ross. But after watching the totality of everything, I think Ross made out of this pretty well, bro. All right, I think if there's also other footage of once they got out the booth, what happened there, because Ross was saying there was an altercation between his security and their security, and he stood on business. Ross made out of this pretty well, man. But y'all let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think, man? Do y'all think that Ross did his thing, that Ross hold it down, right? If you were Central C, do you believe, that your team should have acted this way? Or do you guys feel like, man, the issue ain't this deep, they should have solved it? Let me know in the comment section, okay? And if you want a big video.
Found your old wedding veil? Your baby's first onesie? Yep, we can frame that. Bring your...
This T Grizzly situation just keeps getting worse. Every time I open up my phone, there's new information and it gets worse. So yesterday, the paperwork surfaced of T Grizzly being accused of snitching, cooperating, and pointing a LA crib called Baby Shooter out of a lineup for the police. Now, Baby Shooter has been living up to his reputation as of lately, right? His name is Baby Shooter for a reason, because he's currently incarcerated for robbing and shooting another Atlanta rapper when he was in LA. Baby Shooter and T Grizzly situation goes like this. Baby Shooter allegedly robbed T Grizzly's crib, burglarized it, and made TMZ and made national news. They ran away, or he ran away, I should say, with $1 million in jewelry and some cash. So this was a really big deal. And apparently, Baby Shooter, was a legend for this. And people were talking, the streets were talking, and T Grizzly found out that in a lineup. That's what the paperwork said. September 28th, 2022, I, Detective Hamilton, number 321-9842, I did check in. He is apparently a real detective. Received this case to investigate a residential burglary. The address was burglarized. Entry was made by shattering the rear sliding glass window. The thief made off with $1 million cash, jewelry, and multiple expensive bags. On February 17, 2024, at 1334, I met with that kind of money laying around. Maisha Agnew for follow-up. That's apparently T Grizzly. Due to newly discovered evidence, Mr. Wallace stated his home was targeted on the day of his engagement wedding. Mr. Wallace is a musician with the stage name T Grizzly. I began providing Mr. Wallace with a 6-pack lineup to see if he was able to identify any suspects. Mr. Wallace then chose figure number 4, which was a photograph of Johnson. Mr. Wallace stated he doesn't know Johnson personally, but Johnson bragged about breaking into the Wallace residence. I then provided Mr. Wallace a photograph of Johnson and 2 unknown male figures on what seems to be a FaceTime call. Mr. Wallace informed me that he got Johnson to admit his role in the burglary. Come on, that appears to be the FaceTime call that we just heard. Or maybe it's another FaceTime call, okay? Mr. Wallace then provided me with video from security cameras which showed an unknown assailant exiting the rear of the residence. The assailant had on a black and white hooded sweatshirt. Mr. Wallace then provided me with a photograph of what seemed to be Johnson via the Instagram account _shootergang_. Standing on a dark gray colored SUV, wearing the black and white hooded sweatshirt. I then provided Mr. Wallace a link to www.evidence.com to upload the photographs and videos. I then asked Mr. Wallace if he had any questions for me. Mr. Wallace stated he didn't have any more questions. So I ended my investigation as I didn't have any further questions for Mr. Wallace at this time. I wanted to talk to Baby Shooter himself because if T Grizzly came through, WAC 100 was able to get Baby Shooter on a call from jail. And we did a 3-way. I have that recording for you guys. You guys can hear it from Baby Shooter's mouth himself. Him explaining why he believes T Grizzly told on him, how him and his lawyer went about getting the paperwork to confirm from his perspective that T Grizzly told on him. And he explains everything. He also explains why he's currently incarcerated for shooting up another rapper who came to LA and robbing him, okay?
All right, let's go. Y'all live. I bet. Yo, listen, man, we with Baby Shooter right now, man. Hey, listen, first off, man, the cops are going crazy, bro. We don't pay to hit 100,000, man, but people have some questions, right? So the first question people had was, you can't really dive too much into it, right? But on the FaceTime call with T Grizzly Goons, you kind of said, no, I didn't do it, these other people do it. So the question is, was he accurate in his telling? Like, was he truthful? Was it you that was a part of it, or did he lie on you?
Or that FaceTime call situation, they came about, the niggas had tapped in with me, right? And they were telling me, oh yeah, shit going on. Had tapped in with me, he was letting you know, feel me, that shit was going around type shit. So I was trying to see, I was basically trying to see, like, what niggas have my name in them, so I use bait to let the nigga know, like, hey, nah, like, feel me, like, I ain't good, but I can let the nigga know. You feel me? I can let the nigga know some shit. So basically, niggas put me on the phone with the nigga supposed to be big brother type shit. So they put me on the phone with that nigga, and then I just threw bad, and I was throwing that nigga off the hallway through type shit. You feel me? So that's where them motherfuckers come. That's where the little FaceTime call came through at. But they were trying to get information out of a nigga right there through the little FaceTime call shit. But I was throwing them niggas off the whole time though.
Yeah, right, facts, right? I bet. So those dudes, they have nothing to do with it though, you feel me? If you didn't watch my last video, the reason why I asked was because T Grizzly Goon's FaceTime baby shooter, and they asked him, yo, did you do this? He told them, no, I didn't do it. They did it. This guy did it. The reason why I asked that was because I always went under the assumption that lie snitching was worse than actually snitching. So it's one thing to snitch on somebody if they actually did it. Another thing to lie snitch, right? Lie snitch is saying, hey, I'm going to paint a crime on you that you didn't do. In this situation, if T Grizzly pointed him out, now T Grizzly pointed him out based on hearsay, because the paperwork says T Grizzly said around claiming that he did this. Now, Baby Shooter was like a myth and a legend. Like somebody caught $1 million lick on a rapper. What? It spread fast. And of course, Baby Shooter feeling himself, he was claiming it until they got him on that FaceTime call.
Nah, not the fat D-Mac. I know the skinny one that be getting to the money. Yeah.
You can't be talking on these devices, bro. That's what's gonna get you messed up. You know what I'm saying? Talking on these phones and whatever y'all doing.
Like if I was on that side the other day, beside the nigga that I sent y'all that put the whole thing together. Well, come on, bro. You feel me? You ain't hear this from me, bro. You ain't hear this from me, alright?
Yeah, you ain't gotta worry about that.
But I'm listening to it. I'm hearing it.
Alright,
so you know the police
are.
are.
The schoolyard, bro. Boom. Back in school break.
He gonna tell the story, but we know. Like, listen, if I'm hearing what y'all talking about, and they got that, what you think the police doing right now? That's sad.
And two niggas, boom. They all get money together. They all fuck around, kicking around. You feel me? Boom. Them niggas that press play on them.
Yeah.
Now they junior, they want to fuck with it. They see all the face. They see the video.
The next line of questioning, I asked Baby Shooter, how did he find out T Grizzly told on him? And was T Grizzly snitching successful? Like, did he go to jail for it? Got you. What did you find out that T Grizzly told on you?
Oh, when I found it out, I found it out last year, right? Because right now, I was already locked up for some other shit that I threw with another rapper, so I was already locked up for that shit. So they came a couple months later after that shit, you feel me? And they told me and shit like that, but I had to fill out some little paper to appear in court, and that's all I want to have a detainer, and let's take out this right here. So when I did that, and my lawyer came to court for me, I said to that motherfucker for like 8 o'clock to like 5 p.m. type shit. And they were telling me, well, they ain't fully filing that it's a statute of limitations to a burglary. So before the 3 years is up, they want to file it on you, so they got another year to come refile it on you again. I'm like, all right, for sure. Boom. So when I found that out, I had to hit Funk up and let you know. And he like, oh yeah. I'm like, yeah, but I ain't gonna press play on that until I get you that work. You feel me? Until I get the shit up from my lawyer. So I've been here for months now, and I just had finally got it from my lawyer and shit. So that's when I had tapped in with him.
Are you being charged with it right now actively or no?
Oh no, I ain't been charged with that shit. I ain't charged with it. They filed it on me, right? But the DA didn't accept it. But he was telling me that it was a statute of limitations to a burglary, so they were trying to get it for the statute of limitations with us, so they can have another year to file on me. So I'm not following it as we speak now.
He go to carrying clock, don't you? Attempted to telling that lead to a dismissal, telling that lead
Listen, once you tell where we from, you's a long tail rat. That's it.
Yeah, he told the detective, the shit I see, this is what he told the detective, you feel me? When they come to his house. He told the detective that shit, you feel me? So that's how I came up as an interest. Detective see this videos that they got and put them on the fucking internet, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I guess the little evidence they got, well my name is, they wanna holler at that nigga after they told, that's what he told him.
Yo, bro, hold on, right? Also, too, though, cause he said, yo, we got like the evidence and like and like he used that FaceTime video to tell on you. So do you feel like this was him just going rogue, or do you feel like everybody involved was trying to set you up so he could tell on you?
Man, I feel like all the niggas try to set a nigga up. You feel me? Like, of course, you know, I
This call is being recorded.
Of course, you know, I didn't know they was recording me. You feel me? So it's like, nigga, why the fuck is you know what I'm saying? Why the fuck is you recording some shit like this? And we talking about some shit, and you putting it on the internet. You feel me? Like, why are you doing that? You feel me? Like, of course, people gonna see the shit. You know what I'm saying? So they have to, you have to be knowing that the police gonna get involved with that. You feel me? You putting that on the internet like that?
Yeah, bro, after that incident though, right? Like I know about like the FaceTime call, my homies calling you and shit, but outside of that, like, have you and T Grizzly had any type of like, I don't know, man, like run-ins, or like have you ever tapped in? Like, was there any type of interaction like after he like kind of found out, you involved?
Oh, that nigga tapped in a couple times. Talking about buying shit back and shit like that. I'm like, y'all ain't got nothing to buy back type shit. You feel me? Like, and that was that. And then after the couple calls about buying shit back type shit, the nigga was like, that's when I started hearing the money on the head type bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, we hollered about some shit. We talking about trying to buy shit back type shit. Other than that, I don't know, dude. You don't know me like that.
Well,
you know what I'm
good
saying?
thing you didn't fuck with that call, because by the way now listen, this police report, right?
Yeah.
I remember you told me months back, way back, that dude had filed something and talked to him, and I told you until I saw something, I couldn't speak on it, right?
Yeah.
When did your attorney actually let you know that DA or whatever, where did your attorney get this police report from?
Oh, that nigga let me know. I think that nigga let me know in what was this like? I think that nigga let me know this shit up in like August type shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what that nigga let me know.
So where did he actually get this? Where did he get this report? This paperwork he sent you. Where did your attorney? Did he get that from the DA? Where did he get that from?
Oh yeah, that nigga got that shit from the DA office. He got that shit from the DA office, and he said, oh yeah, this is what they trying to file. You feel me? The DA got to accept it, and he was telling me that they biggest evidence was basically what he said, and some type of shit where my phone could ping in a 5-mile radius of his residence type shit. So he was like, the strong shit they trying to say is you got your phone pinging in the 5-mile radius, but that don't 100% put you at his residence. You know what I'm saying? So they basically they got a year to file this, but he said he got that shit from the DA office though.
Yeah, yo, bro, like, listen, man, we know you innocent, but hypothetically, man, how did T Grizzly crib get left that wide open, bro? Like, who opened up the back door, man?
Who opened up the back door about what?
How did niggas again, you innocent, but hypothetically, how did niggas even, like, get the drop to be able to go in and take what they take?
Or how did niggas get the jump on that nigga? How got niggas get the jump on that nigga joint?
Yeah, you're trying to figure out why did they call you about it? Why did anybody even call you about his body in here? Who gave your name to T Grizzly?
Oh, who gave my name to that nigga? Niggas in the streets talking too much, bro. That's what happened, bro. You feel me? Niggas in the streets talking too much. First, I gotta blame myself for talking for you. Feel me? First, you know what I'm saying? That's how I came up. You feel me? First, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Just popping it, you know what I'm saying? You know, allegedly the niggas came up on a couple M's, you feel me? So for a straight nigga, you know, that's popping, you feel me? So niggas running their mouth, you know what I'm saying? So, and then that shit blow up. know what I'm saying? Niggas like, oh nigga, I know who got something to do with that, nigga, this and that, you feel me? And I know who I told my business to, you feel me? Like nigga, I already know exactly. You have to be 4 or 5 niggas that I told my business to, you feel me? So I'm like, yeah, gotta be out of them niggas. Ain't no other way about it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, how you get the drop with a house? Or like, how do you know, he wasn't home?
Oh man, that's a whole nother game. You know what I'm saying? That's a whole nother. I don't even want.
There's no way. Listen. There's no way he didn't know whether the nigga was home or not. He don't even know where the nigga lived at. They just threw his name and shit. Yeah, facts. Man, listen, bro. I'll be real, bro. When I drop that shit, man, bro, right now, bro, the folks was crazy, man. Wait, I'm like, when you coming home, bro?
Yeah, I like Flacco. He got a speech impediment. He stutter, but he still get the news out here. Like that should make you want to keep going.
What can we do something about the in-person?
Especially as a YouTuber.
Oh man, we could Ari, I got trial coming up. I'm supposed to do a jury selection on next Monday, right? But I don't think it's gonna get that forward type shit. I don't think it's gonna get that forward type shit, but if it don't get that forward shit, I'll be out in a week and a half type shit. It's looking good for me to get back out. You know, look out for a nigga, man. Or he always looking out for a nigga, man. So I should be back. Do the my nigga. Stay looking out for a nigga, man. He got a nigga, man. So shit, it was looking bad for a nigga. My motherfucking 38 years to life. Yeah, the best thing was trying to give me was 38 years to life as a deal. You feel me? And I'll be going to life. 38? Yeah, 38 years to life as a deal. Alright, it's another rapper nigga from Atlanta type shit. They say he was out here in his Rolls Royce. I shot up his Rolls Royce.
This call is being recorded.
It took his shit. So that's what
you read that story about the dude Atlanta rapper, like Jay Money or something like that. He got killed, right? Nah, he's still alive. He's still alive. I spoke with him about a year and a half ago. He's still alive. God damn.
Big games, big finales, big relief. Get one.
I told him, Flacco, he need to change his fucking name, because his name is this. When they hear the baby shooter, he did it, man. His name is Baby Shooter, it had to be him. Nah, this real life, man. Bro, I'll be real, man. Listen, man. Broke innocent, man, but listen, man. A lot of these niggas be podcasting, rapping about shit they ain't never experienced, man. So, listen, man, any nigga who can go to court and hear 30 years to life and still hold it down and be solid, man, you a different type of nigga, man.
Oh, yeah, off the bank, bro. You know, nigga gonna keep it solid, bro. Nigga got to, you feel me? Like, nigga, just youth authority, all that shit, juvenile life, all that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Niggas was been down for murder, kidnapping shit, you know what I'm saying? And kept it solid for juvenile life. Feel me? That shit regular. Nigga gonna make it back. They gotta just sit through the wait, you know what I'm saying? Nigga ain't even tripping off that type shit.
Yeah, bro, I'll be real.
That's crazy, bro. Like, the man locked up because of some information.
Man, listen, man. I had 38 to life, nigga. I start figuring out, man, what I know.
I just think rapper niggas, man, that niggas better start talking to us, man. That's the only nigga I can tell that nigga something, man. I don't know them niggas good out here. They better start talking to us, man. When they come out here, nigga, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, Shooter, listen to me. We ain't worried about nothing we doing. Hoping everybody from out of state come in town. Let's do some business, pull up on us, let's do some podcasting.
Yeah.
If you a boxer, you know, check in with me. We got nothing but sports. We putting on boxing matches. And shit, man. Look, man, we looking to do business with everybody.
With everybody, you know what I'm saying?
Keep your ass out of trouble.
Listen, man, I don't got no problems with T Grizzly. I don't got no smoke with T Grizzly. Right? I like T Grizzly. I like his music. I love the song he just dropped with Rod Wave. That's a wonderful, that's one of my favorite songs right now. And it just dropped 2 days ago. But listen, man, all right, the streets is talking, and this is what the streets say. All right, I'm not a street dude. But from what I can see, that looked like telling to me, right? Your house got robbed, cool, right? Yo, you can still file the insurance, you can still file a police report. You ain't need to point him out in a lineup. That's where the telling come in, right? You file a police report after your house get robbed, cool, but you point that man out in a lineup. Now, I'm a civilian, so I applaud all rats and bitches, right? I applaud it. You know why I applaud it? Because telling and crime report is the only way we can get these right, these ignorants off the streets. But you gotta be proud in your gratitude, okay? And I think T Grizzly right now ain't proud in his gratitude. Y'all let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about this? Do you guys believe this is snitching? What he supposedly did to Baby Shooter? And if you're still watching this video and you enjoy this content, click on this video right here to find out.
Y'all check out Poetic Flacco. Y'all kicking the Karma Cafe. Like, subscribe, share, hit notification. Peace on one.